Alright, there you go. We got it ready for both players. So let's get started with game number 1 of this best of 5 matchup in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There you go. $65 gets you to the prize pool. I made it very difficult on myself because I decided to use my actual debit card. I should have just used PayPal. Not gonna lie. But, I mean, it's just like that. I just clicked the link, put some money in it, and, like, now we're at $65. So, there you go. We're usually looking for a $1,000 prize pool goal. So, let's keep that happening. Also, this stupid NTC, I need to remember to mute it. The actual NTC. That is so annoying. Gross. There you go, now it's muted. Also, I've come to the attention, it's come to my attention that I did not pay attention to the seeds, but it does look to be the same. Z, Z, L, square, L, T. Yeah, it's fine. It looks fine. Oh, but Wallbant, a bit of trouble here, getting droughted. Had a pretty flat stack. Right now, 85,000, 120 for sodium. So sodium with a cleaner start and more efficient. But still early days. And I should probably change the music. Because nothing's really playing right now. Why nothing is playing? I don't know. I think the game just hates me. I think Whitebat audio just hates me, honestly. I tried to use it, didn't work, so we'll just switch to something else. I should make sure not to keep it too loud though. 180 for Wallbant, 190 for sodium. So Wallbant 8 lines ahead, but sodium still with the better efficiency. Yeah, it was very quiet. See, this is what happens when I use Whitebat audio. It just doesn't want to play. I tried. You saw it live here on Twitch. I tried using Whitebat audio. It did not want to play. So now we're using actually I think the first track is still Whitebat audio on this playlist, but it won't be after this track. So you live and you learn. 281 for sodium, 274 for Wallbant. Sodium, a semi-finalist in season 30, has made the semifinals twice in CTL. I don't believe Wallbant has made the playoffs, the championship playoffs, which is a top 8 mini single elimination bracket. Wallbant had to use that long bar to solve the dependency and open up his right well. His Tetris gets a Tetris now at 413, taking the lead, but sodium is behind by about 10 lines. After this matchup, we will be having Hydrant versus O to finish off the night. Sodium potential for a 600k transition, which is exactly what you want to have. A very, very efficient game here. And thank you so much for claiming a code. Let's see who it was. It was Remy Mouse. Thank you so much Now we only need 16 codes left to claim before we have all 50 codes. And it's just a single click of a button. It is completely free. Come on, you guys. Let's get this done. The sooner the better. Wallbant at 517 solves the Lombard dependency in the center. Now J dependency solve. Would love to build up his left side. Gets a nice J tuck. Tries to build up his left side. Forces to a triple. We'll transition with a potential slightly dirty Tetris, but still with a very, very low left. And this is not good for Wallbant. Transitions at 525. Sodium will transition at 594. Looks like Sodium was in a bit of a burn situation that prevented him from completing the 600k transition. So this slowdown is more beneficial to Wallbant, who is going to be cleaning his Tetris ready on row 2. Sodium does clean out first, though. Is Tetris ready? Gets Tetris 648 at level 20. Now Wallbant in a lot of trouble. This might actually just do it for Wallbant, and we'll top out at 535. So Sodium will take game number 1. Got a raid from both players. So let's get started with game number 2. Now we all know that there's going to be an L and a T as the first 2 C's in 3-2-1 Tetris. Unbelievable. CTL is indeed scripted. You know, the one thing I really hate about Restreamed, and I'd be surprised if it's just me, the delay is so bad. Like, jeez. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because I don't use anything but the actual OBS capture to commentate, so it's not like I'm commentating over like the Twitch stream or anything. But I don't know, sometimes I look over at Restreamed and it's like 5 minutes behind. Like, this latency is astronomical. Right now, some little online facts for both players. Wallbant is currently 1-1 with a 3-4 match record, 6 points this season. Has defeated Cole 3-1 but got swept by Cobra. Whereas Sodium is also 1-1 with a 4-4 game record, 7 points. Defeated Critical Lapis 3-1 but lost against Redshirt 3-1 as well. Says right here that he has 7 points, but with this game number 1 win against Wallbant has brought up his score up to 8 points in the leaderboard this season. So there you go. So far, out of all the players, all 16 players in Division 1, currently Cobra, Andy, Alex T, Scooty, SV, Hydrant, and Neko are the ones that are undefeated so far. But Alex T and Neko have only played 1 match. And we're just beginning, so. There you go. Oh, somebody else helped claim a code. Kathy Simmons. Thank you. Why are you... Oh my... Thank you so much for claiming a code. $297 for Sodium, $327 for Wallbant. First time chatter, yes, hello. You might be the only super streamer that is in Division 1, says Chen. Well, that's probably going to change by next season. I don't see myself staying in Division 1 for very long. Man, for those of you living in the UK and or France, sure is late, isn't it? Would be a good idea to get some sleep. For certain individuals that live in these certain European countries. As Wallbant is in a bit of trouble right now. Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wallbant! Nice! Flat burn there with a J piece. And I did see a $40 contribution into the prize pool. Something tells me I have an idea who this might be. Bringing our total up to $105.50. Nice survival there from Wallbant though. Getting a Tetris. 478, still with the lead. And not really that ahead in lines though. So this, you could say this is a real-time score lead, even if it's a very slight one. So let me just confirm who it is. Kathy Simmons with the $40 contribution into the prize pool saying shishi. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kathy, for the contribution. And now we're at 10% of our prize pool goal. As always, each season we look for a $1,000 prize pool. And we've been able to complete it since season 23, I believe. If not sooner. Might have been season 22 when we started our streak. And we have a transition here from both players. 566 for Sodium, 616 for Wallbant. Now 640. So Wallbant does have the advantage here in the early days. Simul Tetris. My favorite part is when commentators say Simul Tetris for both players. It's the equivalent of someone saying a VIT setup. It's adorable. I love it. 743 for Wallbant, 668 for Sodium. So Wallbant with a very, very efficient game here. You can see on the bottom right side, 81% Tetris rate. New mic is freaking me out, dude. Tyler, it is freaking me out too. Dude, I can press a button and it'll mute me. Watch. See, you didn't even know what I said because I muted myself with this button. It's crazy. 803 for Wallbant. What's also crazy are these efficient games right now. Bro's just not talking, pretending to have mute. Honestly. That might just be the case. I think you may have called me out there. 815 for Sodium, taking the lead. Nice tuck there with a T-piece for Sodium. Wallbant at 867. How do I know you're not just being silent? Don't worry about it. Listen, you just gotta trust me, right? You need to trust Peekayric, world-class restreamer extraordinaire. I would never tell a lie. 938 for Sodium, 958 for Wallbant, who's potential for a max out at level 26. Same with Sodium, but Sodium with a slightly less efficient game, but only by about a Tetris. Wallbant forced to a burn. Let's get the llama for a Tetris now at 997. Nice tuck there with a J piece for Wallbant. Both players potential for 1.2, but Wallbant with a misdrop. Needs one more burn for the max out, and we'll get the max out with that Tetris. Actually, already had it with a single. Sodium at level 27 has taken the lead, takes another Tetris now with a 1.07. Still maintains this 1.2 potential on Sodium's side. Wallbant has lost a bit of pace after that misdrop. Now with double Lombard dependencies, solves it on column 3. Doesn't hit the T-tuck, so it is going to cost more burns, but there's still potential for 1.1 into 29. Sodium right now, and he can score 2 more Tetrises. but getting bursted with long bars and Zs, which is really weird. A really weird sequence of pieces here for Sodium. Does get the long bar for Tetris though with a 1.18. Wallbant looking for the 1.1 into 29. And Sodium's just going to top out there with a 1.185. So Wallbant 1.185 is score to beat. Needs 100,000 points to chase this down. Has all the time in the world. Keep in mind, we have a level 39 super kill screen. So, could honestly line it out. Not trying to coach our players here, but typically, if you were to line out to level 39, you would very much get 100,000 points. Even with no Tetrises. But Wallbant now just needs 40,000 points. Nice couple of doubles here. I trust you. You can be my lawyer. I did a crime. What crime did you do, Tyler? Did you start liking Red Bull? I don't know if I'd be able to forgive you. Delayed Vits. Oh my god. Tyler. Unbelievable. So, Wallbant just needs a couple more points and one more burn, and that'll do it. Has taken a game number 2, and we have a tied set. GG's. Scoring a couple more points for good measure, but yeah, definitely has the game now. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Six, 7, says Tyler. Man, I would hate to be the number 68. Like, imagine that, right? You're basically sandwiched between two memes, and you're just left out to be all forgotten. Nobody cares about my boy 6'8". Yeah, the useless middle child, honestly. Wallbant opens up that right wall just in time for the Tetris. Yeah, I am 6'8", so we're all 6'8". Oh wow, look at that. Tyler currently on a 3-stream watch streak. Tyler, oh my god, watching 3 Classic Tetris League streams at once. Who the fuck just donated? Oh, I swear, if this is the person who I think it is, I'm gonna flip out. No. Gotus. Kathy Simmons with the $50 contribution into the prize pool, bringing our total up to $155.50 over, saying, yo, soy de Canada, yes, I'm going to bed now. Good night, Kathy Simmons, and thank you for the contribution. Please never do this again. And please go to bed. Thank you so much, though. Don't worry, I'll bleep it. $238 for Wallbant, now $260 for Sodium. Yeah, Sodium in a bit of trouble right now. Needs to survive this. Oh man, I guess this seed has been very unfriendly. Nice long bar dependency solve on Sodium's side. We'll skim there. T-piece. And now is open on the right side. Is Tetris ready? Dependent with a L-piece. And bangs on a Tetris. 295 for Sodium. 355 for Wallbant. Great survival. We've seen some good survival here from both players throughout the set. Matcherino, yes! Matcherino! Tyler linking the Matcherino. If you would like to help contribute to the prize pool, you can do so with Matcherino. That's really... These days, that's all my commentary has evolved to. Just plugging that Matcherino. But hey, if it gets us to $1,000, who can complain, really? Wallbant can definitely complain with this board right now, not getting a good set of pieces. Tyler saying, I'm not logged in on my phone and I don't know my password, so I can't get 25 free cents. RIP. Now, Tyler, this is not the quitter talk that we enjoy here in the Classic Tetris League as Wallbant. See, look what you did. Wallbant right now is misdropping that J piece because he's just so distraught that you decided to give up and not give us 25 free cents for the prize pool. Meme, thank you so much for claiming that code. Nice T-spin there from Sodium. Oh man, but that Spire is ugly. But another T-spin there from Jesus Christ, he's been playing way too much of that mobile game. That Red Bull mobile game. What are these T-spin setups? They were actually really helpful though because they kept his board clean after that Spire. 538 though for Wallbant, 472 for Sodium. Both players are about to transition. 519 for Sodium, 584 for Wallbant, so Sodium with a 65,000 point deficit. Zambi with 25-cent contribution into the prize pool, claiming that code. Thank you so much, Zambi. Wallbant solving that J dependency is Tetris ready, waiting for that Lombard, gets the Lombard for a Tetris. 594 for Sodium, 614 for Wallbant. Sodium is ahead in the line count, but only by about 3 lines. Triple there from Wallbant, losing a bit of efficiency that Sodium is able to capitalize with that Tetris, taking the lead at 702, level 22. Wallbant with a center wall, 707. Oh, but Sodium once again with a Spire. Looks like we've been seeing a significant amount of bursts with S's and Z's with this seed. And it's been costing Sodium a little bit more than Wallbant, though. Sodium has been able to manage this relatively well. Tyler's saying, good news, bad news. Good news, I logged in. Bad news, I already redeemed. Unbelievable. See, this is where you have to do some alts. I mean, definitely not alts. They are definitely always 50 real people claiming codes. In legitimate fashion, no funny business. 855 for Wallbant, 830 for Sodium, taking back the lead. Wallbant with a couple of dependency solves. It bangs a Lombard. Bangs a Lombard. Man, that's the worst thing I could have said. 893 for Sodium, 917 for Wallbant. $922 now for Wallbant. Has a couple of Tetrises he can score before the max out. Sodium already with a 1-off. Yeah, Jazzy Josh. Bangs a Lombard. If you guys would also bang a Lombard, please contribute to the prize pool. Sodium first to max out. Wallbant following suit. And we are nearing the 29 transition. Sodium looking to build up this left side. Can score 2 more Tetrises. Same with Wallbant, but Wallbant forced into a couple of burns here. Can now only score 1 Tetris. Is L dependent. Solves the L dependency. It was Sodium in a bit of trouble. Gets a llama for a Tetris 1.092. Nice flat burn there. Or delayed setup for Sodium. Trying to survive the situation. Still closed down on the left side. Or I mean on the right side. Is Tetris ready? Waiting for that Lombar. Lombar not showing up. And Sodium will top out with 1.1. Wallbant taking the game with a couple burns. Once again, that early 29 top out being the deciding factor. Guys, I am so tired. I've been awake since 2 a.m. It is currently 8:40 p.m. and Sodium forced the decider in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This ain't Peekayric, this is Freakayric. That is indeed a name. Listen, my job here isn't to be a good commentator. It's just to plug the Matcherino. And you know what? We got the Matcherino up to over $100, so I'll consider it a success. Wallbant with the J dependency on the left side. Now converts it into a Lombard dependency. Oh, Sodium. That could have been very problematic if he did not get the right set of pieces. Sodium dealing with this drought. Same with Wallbant. But Sodium a bit higher on the board. Does get the llama for a Tetris, so nice drought management. Same with Wallbant. So I'm still kind of dealing with the brunt of the pieces. Same with Wallbant though, so neither player in any position to kind of capitalize on the other's dig. So I'm with a dirty Tetris, 243, 260 for Wallbant. So I'm committing to another dirty Tetris, 266, and still committing again. Is Tetris ready? In a boomerang Tetris. There you go, King. This for shout out to Kingsman. I don't know. 314 for Sodium, 285 for Wallbant, who's digging behind by 27,000 points. 406 for Sodium. Very good potential for a 600k transition with this efficiency, which is exactly what he needs if he wants to force this decider. Wallbant not far behind though. 390 is not a bad score though. Would love to build up his left side. Create a delayed burn setup. Nice lawnmower to the left. Couple of flat placements and gets a lawnmower for Tetris 437 for Wallbant, 477 for Sodium. Oh, that was kind of weird. On Sodium's side, I have no idea if that was intentional or not. But now getting some very untimely square pieces. Wallbant also in a bit of trouble. Gets a llama for Tetris, 464 for Wallbant, 486 for Sodium, who's lost a lot of pace. No longer in contention for a 600k transition. 511 for Sodium at 120 lines, 490 for Wallbant, and we just had a $15 contribution into the prize pool from Remy Mouse saying moi. What is happening? I feel like I know these people, but I don't know who it is. 520 right now for Sodium, in a bit of trouble. Solves his llama dependency. Singles into a transition at 522. Is able to clean up his board on time. And Sodium is clean, 598, 581 for Wallbant. So here we go. Can Sodium clutch up the decider? Or will Wallbant seal the deal in the set and take a nice 6 points? Sodium with a Lombard dependency on the left side. Oh my god, goes for the Tetris first. Some mechanical issues I've been noticing for Sodium this game. Might be why he's been topping out fairly early on 29. $689 for Sodium, $671 for Wallbant, who takes the lead with that Tetris as Sodium is focused on burning. Now Sodium gonna go for a center wall Tetris. Now at 759 is Wallbant behind in the line count, so Sodium might need to step up on the gas pedal a little bit. Nice tuck there with the J piece. Building up for a Tetris, gets a llama for a Tetris now at 828. 852 for Wallbant. Both players at level 25 as we are nearing the 29 speeds. Simul Tetris. Wallbant is starting to pull ahead a little bit, but this is still within striking distance for Sodium. Now level 27, 931, less than a Tetris separating these two players. Wallbant solving a couple of dependencies. Now Lombard dependent. Converts it into an L or a J. Solves it with the Lombars. Tetris ready. Gets a Lombard for Tetris. Now at 989, Sodium very close to the max out. Can score 3 more Tetrises before level 29. Same with Wallbant, but Wallbant the first to max out. Oh, Sodium. Some more mechanical issues here. Gets a max out though. Needs to burn this down before transition hits. Very untimely pieces here for Sodium. J piece dependency solve. Oh my god. I don't know if Sodium can survive this. Needs to launch to the right side. Is open. Cannot afford to get droughted. Nice triple. Little flat burn there from Sodium. Solves dependency with the J piece with double Lombard. Lombard not showing up, but Wallbant in a bit of trouble. 1.09 for Wallbant. And that's going to do it for Wallbant. 1.092 is the score to beat, so Sodium needs 10,000 more points. Oh my god, is he going to commit into with a dirty Tetris? Takes the game, and we have ourselves a decider. Three, two, one, Tetris. We're seeing an LJ, so yeah, same piece as are confirmed. Man, there sure are a lot of alts in this stream. You love to see it. Cough, cough. Anyway, Sodium with the Lombard dependency solves the dependency. So here we go, the final game of the match. Samuel Tetris. Pretty back and forth set. Sodium took game number 1, Wallbant took games 2 and 3, and Sodium tied it up in game 4. So really, you can't really say that either of these two players has a momentum advantage. Maybe Sodium, since he's the one who took the last game, but they've both had their fair share of ups and downs this set. Very, very close matchup. After this, we will be having one more match between Hydrant and O. And I am so dead. I'm so sleep deprived. Good lord. Nice little L-tuck there from Sodium. Looks like a fairly friendly seed at the very beginning stages. Wallbant solving that Lombard dependency that was forming in the center. But now had nowhere to place that combination of Z pieces. Is committing to a dirty setup. Is committing, but might be committing way too hard. Okay, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, last second adjustment there. And it's going to be okay. 311 for Wallbant, 390 for Sodium. So Sodium, 413,000 at 76 lines. Incredibly efficient start. Wallbant not with a bad game either. That a sequence of burns that he had a couple lines ago definitely cost some efficiency, but not way too much. This is still within striking distance, but does create a Lombard dependency. So this is, oh, hangs the Lombard. Ooh, this could be problematic, but is Tetris ready? With that Lombard, he will be able to bring this board down, so it's going to be an easier 5-tap. Looks like Wallbant with a couple of skims is going to maintain a safe stack. Oh, that Buko spin. I think that was a Buko. I don't know what that was. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay attention to what the spin this particular was, but I assumed it was a Buko because it was a L. $503 for Wallbant, $576 for Sodium. Right now, Sodium with a very, very efficient game. Hopefully, it doesn't overcommit to this potential 700k. Yeah, it's not going to be possible anymore, but maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Because way too often do players overcommit when they are on the verge of 700k in post. In comp. Let's get to the Llama for Tetris now. It's 673, Wallbant at 602, Simul Tetris, as we reach our final 19 transition between these two players. Sodom crosses 700k barrier, still at level 19. You know, I need to start speaking slowly so that I stutter less. That needs to be something I work on. So, 753 for Sodium, 657 for Wallbant at level 21, has a Lombard dependency in the center. And Sodium is actually with also a Lombard dependency in the same level. But Sodium does have a 2 Tetris advantage right now. Now J dependent on column 2. Wallbant solving the J dependency on the left side. Sodium forced to a sequence of burns, which is costing him efficiency, and Wallbant is capitalizing by taking the lead. Sodium yet to really score a Tetris in these last couple of levels. Still at 802, so still potential for 1.2. Wallbant now with an 871, 891 for Sodium, so we are neck and neck in this final game. Wallbant with the Tetris 938. Sodium with this potential 1.2 by level 29. Wallbant can still get like a high 1.1 with this efficiency. I mean, 1.2 is still on the cards, but he needs to play basically perfect at this point for that to be the case. 1.05 for Sodium at level 26. His Tetris ready opens up his right well, bangs on a Tetris at level 27, 1.08 as Wallbant is within striking distance still. Level 28 can score 3 more Tetrises before the 29 speeds. Keep in mind we have a level 39 line cap, or a double kill screen, as Wallbant is gonna be 2 Tetrises behind. Oh, hangs the Lombard on column 2. That was the deadliest hang that could have been done. He needs to hit a very crucial 5-tap, but might not even be possible. And that's just gonna do it for Wallbant. So the worst timed hang of a Lombard on the left side right before the 29 speeds. And that was the deciding factor as Sodium takes game 5 and the decider. So feel free to moan it, but you have taken the set in a thrilling back and forth match. Not a lot of 29 play, but there was a lot of efficiency and a lot of very clutch digs. Sodium, I believe, has already gotten a rollover this season. Maybe looking to extend his count, but gonna misdrop a bunch of pieces and top out with a 1.3. Still takes game 5 though. And a winner is you, Sodium. I couldn't give him the winner scene because he left, so we'll do a blink winner scene. Ah, winner is you. Red background. Lovely.
O does have lines in hand though, so pretty much neck and neck. While these players are going here on 18, I'm going to take this time to remind all of you, we have a Matcherino prize pool for these players. In the lower right-hand corner, you will see that the amount is currently at $49.37. That is far too low for players of this caliber. Let's go ahead and try to get that up if we can. Head over to Matcherino. We still have 18 coupon codes remaining if you have not claimed yours. Go over to that link, sign in with your favorite social media account, and click on Claim Code. It's that easy. No misdrop there for O. It's going to create 2 rows worth of garbage in a stack.